So yesterday I made this video complaining about cameras spying on people. And most people get it. But there's this significant portion of the population, even people in my own audience, who said something to the effect of, Jaimie, you're sitting here complaining about cameras spying on people, but you have a camera aimed at yourself, putting videos of yourself online, so you're just a hypocrite. Now, my first reaction is, they're just taking the piss, just trolling, just being dumb, whatever. But then I thought about it and I was like, no, this is actually kind of a big problem in our society. That people are not either understanding or respecting the difference between a guest and an intruder. Like voluntary versus involuntary. Force versus what's it called? Voluntary. Anyway, okay, in my particular example, let's go through that one real quick. If I'm making a video of myself and my life and I'm sharing that with the world, that's because I'm doing a cost-benefit analysis and it's my choice what I share. So it goes something like this. I think, okay, how much of my privacy am I willing to give up for some kind of benefit? And, the downside is that the more privacy I give up, the more I share of myself and my genuine life, like my real life and everything, and my real self, the more I share of that, the more I open myself up to hatred and insults and all this stuff. However, I just have to read the comments of any of my videos to see the benefit, which is like people responding, hey, Jaimie, I've been watching your videos for 20 years. You've had a huge positive impact on my life. Thank you so much for what you're doing. So it's like I'm giving up some of my privacy, but I'm helping make the world a little bit of a better place for the future, right? And that's something I do voluntarily. It's my own choice. And I decide what I'm sharing and what I'm not sharing. Now, if I know that I can do that and help make the world a little bit better place for, my children and whoever's going to be there in the future, if I know that I can do that and I don't do that and I just hope other people will do that, that would be hypocritical, right? So anyway, that's me voluntarily making a decision on my own of what I want to share and if it's worth it or not. If a camera is looking at me without my permission and recording me and taking that wherever, that's a totally different thing. That's not my choice. That's involuntary. That's an intruder. Okay, maybe this example's too complicated for some people. So let's make a simpler example. Say I invite someone into my home and we play video games and then we make dinner and we eat it and then they go home. And then after that, some other person just walks into my house, starts playing with my stuff, eating my food, and I go up to them and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Get out of here. And they're like, oh, you just let that other guy do all this stuff. You're being a hypocrite. Now, if you look at it very, very dumbly, you could say, well, both of those people did the same thing. They came in and used your stuff, ate your food. Like, what's the problem? It's exactly the same. Obviously, it's not the same, right? One is a guest, one is an intruder. The guest I have invited into my home. I choose what they can touch and use based on my trust level of them. I decide what food I'm willing to share with them based on, some kind of investment into our friendship or whatever. Like, that's my choice. If someone just comes in and starts taking my stuff, that's an intruder. That's a thief. The difference between a guest and an intruder is not trivial. That is a massive difference. But then you look at things like immigration. And I'm not even going to get into England right now. Let's look at the United States. Oh my God, England is so cooked. And so much of Europe. But let's look at the United States. In the United States, there's a group of people who think that we should have controlled borders. And people should come in and go through some kind of process, ask permission, behave as guests to be able to live in the country, right? And I actually went through the system, and the system was stupid. It was so dumb and such a mess. But it's better than nothing. Okay, there's another group of people who think that the border should just be open. Anyone should come in. You shouldn't discriminate. Don't discriminate these people or those people. Just let anyone in. So then you get people who come into the country, some of whom come in, get a job, pay taxes like everyone else. And I'm not going to get into taxes right now. That's a whole separate issue. Let's stay on topic. They pay taxes like everyone else, contribute. And then you get other people who come into the country and they start applying for grants and then just taking the money and just committing massive fraud of millions of dollars, running up the cost of living for everyone else and making everyone's lives harder so they can just be greedy and take stuff. Now, you could say those people deserve it because we bombed their country into the Stone Age. Okay, that's a whole separate issue. Let's stay on topic. They're an intruder. Regardless of whether or not it's deserved or whatever, they're still an intruder. If you go out and are rude to someone and they come into your house and punch you, they're an intruder. So let's acknowledge that. The person who comes in, asks permission, is polite and kind, and contributes to the society around them. That's the guest. That's what you want. The person who comes in and just destroys everything, that's an intruder. Totally different things. And it's amazing to me that it's such a simple categorization. I think somewhere along the line in school, we stopped teaching people how to categorize things correctly, because there's all this stuff about, who's good and bad. And if you're trying to figure out who's good and bad, the only way you should be determining that is based on who's doing good things and who's doing bad things. But instead, we've got these weird ideas of like, this color of people are good, that color people are bad, this gender's good, that gender's bad. And we're dividing it by all these lines that have nothing to do with the actual thing. Like if you go into a room and there's a whole bunch of shoes, and you want to find all the pink shoes, and you find a pink left shoe, and you say, okay, get all the left shoes over here. You're not going to get all the pink ones. You're going to get all the left shoes. If you want to figure out who's good or bad, define it by who's doing good and who's doing bad. It's really simple. Like, you don't have to complicate this stuff. If there is a massive difference between an intruder and a guest, between voluntary and involuntary, between force and kindness. And, as a man, I can tell you that growing up, and a lot of you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about, we're told over and over, don't be nice, don't be nice, don't be a nice guy, don't be a nice guy, don't be nice. Kindness is weakness. You're a sucker. You'll get taken advantage of. But I'll tell you this, once we run out of kind men, society is done. Take all the kind men, all the kind men out of a society, it collapses. It's done, and we're kind of in the process of that right now. Anyway, so there is a massive difference between a person videoing themselves, choosing what to share, and someone else aiming a camera at them and just taking that information and doing whatever, who knows what with it. I feel like I just spent 10 minutes explaining what 1 + 1 = 2 is. But when there's a world with a lot of people who think 1 + 1 = the square root of -pi, sometimes you just have to explain 1 + 1 is 2. And it's that simple.